This week on Week Back Recap, Witcher 3 gets cross-saves between PC and Switch, Sony pulls out of GDC and PAX East, and Biomutant is still on track for release this year. All that and more on this week's episode of Week Back Recap. No, I'm so close! Oh, man. This week on Week Back Recap, we got Sony pulling out of GDC and PAX East. We got Witcher 3 cross-saves between PC and Switch, and Biomutant is still on track to release this year. All that and more on this week's episode of Week Back Recap. Oh baby, it's another week, it's another recap. You know, we have to come in strong, all right? We don't have too much news this week, but I'm giving you the things that are most important. So, starting off from the top, I am Deshaun over at Don't Give a Bit. If you like the news and you like me, come back to see me. So starting at the top, we got Sony pulling out of PAX East and GDC for concerns of the coronavirus. Now, the big thing here is that Sony is an international company. They do have some of their headquarters over here in California, over there in Japan. So the fact that they don't want to bring all their people to one, I guess, central location in concerns of the coronavirus makes sense. The biggest issue here is that over at PAX East, they're really supposed to be displaying their Last of Us 2 demo to the public. I was really excited, especially since I'm debating on whether I'm going to make it to PAX East or not, but we were really excited to get a chance to play that. Not only PAX East though, GDC as well. They discussed their concerns over at GDC and they're not going to be there. Not just Sony, this is also Facebook. So the real question is how many other companies are going to follow suit with this? How many other companies don't want to go to that petri dish that is conventions and scares of coronavirus? We've already heard concerns about coronavirus slowing down production for future consoles, maybe affecting the Switch consoles right now and possibly affecting the future prices for consoles. So it's kind of scary. On top of that, we don't know any of the major effects that coronavirus will have on the rest of the game industry. I'm hoping that no one else follows suit. Like I was saying, I hope this is just a really contained thing to just a few companies and that these major conventions in the future don't really start to take a major hit. That could be a major downer for everyone involved. And that's not something that we want to see. Moving on to the second story, Witcher 3 now enables cross-saves between Switch and PC. Now this is awesome, mainly because a lot of the players that already have Witcher 3 on the Switch have already had it on the PC before. And it's a daunting task to start that game over. I mean, no one really finishes The Witcher in the first place. So imagine not finishing it, but dropping like 90 hours only to start over in a portable fashion. Well now, thankfully, CD Projekt Red has enabled the ability to cross-save from the PC and bring it over to your Switch. So in reality, you can do those long hours again, you know? Why not 90? Why not 120? Why not 200? Just keep playing that game forever. Now, Witcher 3 is not the first game to do this. Divinity 2 Original Sin has also enabled this feature. Now, in general, this is just a great thing for gaming. The fact that we're starting to see this cohesion between different consoles and different ecosystems, allowing them to play their games in multiple places and just keep going, it's great for the future. Like, this is exactly what we want. We don't want to feel punished for purchasing the same game twice. No, if we purchase the same game twice, the fact that we can play our saves, it just makes us feel good about our purchases. It makes us feel good with the company, and this is something that more developers really need to incorporate with their consoles, their games, and their software in general. So I'm A-okay with it. Now, kind of staying on the same note, moving into the next story. PUBG players on Xbox and PS4 can now party up with each other. Now, crossplay has already been enabled in the console versions of the game, but this really only had to do with filling up the lobby. Players for the two consoles could not party up with each other, but that's changed now. Well, it will be. It's currently live on the test servers, and in the future weeks coming, it should be live for everyone to play. Now, also what is coming is Team Deathmatch, like an 8v8 role where players can party up and do an 8v8 shorter rounds, like 10-minute rounds, where they're going directly against an opposing team, which is kind of funny considering that PUBG got its start for Battle Royale, and now we're going back to the traditional Team Deathmatch, which kind of leads me back to my original point of Battle Royale is never going to be this thing that replaces games, but instead it's going to become an extra mode to an existing game. We've seen it with plenty of games so far. Call of Duty having that Battle Royale mode in addition to their Team Deathmatch mode, and Fortnite having that Battle Royale mode in addition to their Save the World mode, and Battlefield having their Battle Royale mode in addition to their other modes. So this is once again kind of confirming that Battle Royale is here to stay. It's just going to be in addition to everything else. Moving on to the next story, Biomutant is not dead, I promise, all right? The developers said so themselves. This was a game that was originally announced back in 2017, and it was supposed to be released for 2018. And then it was supposed to be released for 2019. But now we got word that it's coming in 2020 and it's still on track. The developers have said that once they feel confident with the release window, they will go ahead and give it a solid date. Biomutant was that open world RPG where you play as a little furry boy, where you can modify different appendages in order to modify your playstyle with the game. Doing a robotic arm might enable martial arts, or putting a laser eye, things of that nature. It looked to be an interesting game, but it also looked to be stuck in development hell. That doesn't seem to be the case anymore. I am excited to play this. It does look like a fun game, so I'm looking forward to it. And speaking of fun games, going right into the next one, Harry Potter fans will be happy to know that they finally get a chance to play their Broomstick League this weekend before the early access. Broomstick League, which is going to be that Harry Potter type Quidditch meets Rocket League into one PvP gameplay. It looks like a fun game, and it actually is supposed to be an esports targeted game, and you now get a chance to play it. If you're interested in Quidditch at all, and I know you Harry Potter nerds are, go ahead and hop on Steam. Make sure you get access to that beta. It only is going to last until the 24th. Something that you want to hop into. And last but not least, like I said last week, if you're broke like me and you're struggling to play the games, all right, you need to know what deals are out there. I got two new deals for you. Assassin's Creed Syndicate and card game Fairy. Yeah, that game. Both of those are free this week on Epic Game Store. So go ahead, grab those. You have about 7 days to claim them as yours for good. I'm all about the free games, the cheap games, the discounted games, and I will always let you know of those that you need to grab. So if you enjoyed what I was talking about, if you enjoyed me, if you like being with me, all right, if you just like seeing me, make sure you follow me on Instagram, as well as give the subscribe, all right? Give the thumbs up to the video, all right? I need to know that you know that I need you watching me, all right? Do it for me. So, until next week, Deshaun doing what Deshaun do.